welcome to the NASDAQ studios in New York. We're talking energy today with the chairman and CEO of an energy company called Torchlight Energy. So, Tom Lapinski,
Yes.
You're the chairman and CEO. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for asking me.
And first of all, tell us about your company. What do you do?
We are a domestic-oriented oil and gas producer. We're focusing mostly on the oil portion of the liquids rich. We explore and develop in our mid-continent area, would be Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. We're involved in 5 different areas now and looking to expand the company here in the future.
So tell me, can we say you're the middleman between people with oil and land and gas companies, for example?
Well, we're actually a producer, so we wouldn't be more the middleman. We were actually a producer. We actually sell our commodities to the middleman.
Okay, you just started trading at NASDAQ.
Yes.
Why did you need to raise more capital? Where are you going to invest it?
Okay. Our biggest capital investment in the next year will be in Oklahoma. We're involved with our partners, and we'll be drilling upwards of 36 to 48 wells there next year. Our interest will vary anywhere from 15 to 20%, is what we expect, and we'll be needing to raise the capital for that.
You are a small company that could get potentially a lot of good from the energy boom. So let us know how.
Okay, it's pretty simple. What we've did when we began this journey about 3.5 years ago was focus on known areas where we knew that production had already been established, where the uncertainty of the outcome was going to be fairly well reduced. And we took small pieces to get our cash flow going. And what we're doing now is basically leveraging that, expanding our programs out, looking for new programs with good partners, and to grow the company. Part of the criteria that we use when we look at projects was to look at projects where we had numerous other wells that we can drill, numerous wells to drill. And right now our drilling inventory is probably just more than 600 locations that we can drill. So for a small company like Torchlight, that's just explosive growth. And where we believe by middle of 2014, we will really manifest that explosive growth.
What if I tell you that I have my doubts about fracking? Like, I don't really see how this could be a big thing.
Why, may I ask you a question then? What is your concern about fracking? Damaging the water table or what?
Exactly. Many people are talking about these difficult consequences for the environment, for the water. So what's your take on that?
Okay, my take on fracking is that if your concern is about your aquifer, your water table, that's minimal. When we drill depth, I don't know exactly what kind of areas you're thinking about as far as where the fracking is taking place. Let's say it's at 10,000 feet of depth, just hypothetically. You've got at least 2, probably 3 sets of casing and 3 thicknesses of cement protecting you from those shallow water formations. So the chances of anything occurring are pretty slim.
And what about fracking causing earthquakes? For example, we have evidence that it caused an earthquake in Spain. I know because our viewers are going to think about that earthquake when we talk about fracking.
Yeah, I'm not an earthquake seismologist. I really can't comment too much on that. But I have been told that what the fracking does is may push fluids into some of these fault zones, which may basically act as a lubricant to move them or not. Whether that's true or not, I really can't say.
Is there a bubble in the energy market?
As far as supply is concerned?
Yes.
I don't know if there's a bubble or not, but certainly we could conceivably see some. As you know, Libya has been sort of off production. The Iranian production is down. If they can ever get their sort of acts together and increase production, we might see something. But at the same time, we've got worldwide consumption growing as well. So if supply keeps pace with demand, I think we're going to see things pretty much in equilibrium for the short term.
Let's look at overseas. The UK has just increased dramatically the land where gas exploration can be made, and Cameron said that he didn't want to be at disadvantage compared to his American peers. What's your take on that?
Well, I haven't really followed the international. I've been kind of concerned with the domestic here, but I really couldn't comment on that.
Okay. Your market capitalization is now of around 77 million. Where do you expect your company to be by next year and in 10 years?
Well, I would say by next year, if we can maintain our drilling program and our growth, we're going to be have 3 to 4 times the number of wells that we have now. How that equates to the market cap, I don't know, but certainly our daily production is going to increase dramatically, and so will our proven reserves. With 600 wells in our inventory and an ongoing drilling program, you're going to see our daily production increase on a quarterly basis. You're going to see us being able to prove reserves on a quarterly basis. And one of the key measurements in this business is to be replacing the reserves that you produce, and we'll be easily doing that as well. How the market translates that and puts a dollar value on it, I can't say, but certainly from a physical standpoint, we're poised to do all of those things.
And let's talk about you as a CEO, Chairman and CEO. What has been your biggest challenge so far?
Well, my background is not in finance, I'll be honest with you there. My background is on the exploration and production side. So the biggest challenge would be to gain the knowledge and basically the understanding. Fortunately, our president, John Berta, is a financial guy. John's done an absolutely wonderful job managing the finances of the company, and really look forward to him and his advice. The one thing I have learned is, and that I really appreciate, is that we can make a mistake in our drilling program. We can drill a dry hole or two, and would it hurt us? Yeah, but it won't kill us. But if we do one bad financing round, that could be devastating to the company. So we're very, very cautious about any financing that we do.
Okay. Thank you very much, Tom
Thank you.
Lapinski, for being with us.
Thank you.
And happy holidays.
Oh, happy holidays to you too.